Tell me when I need to. Good evening, and thank you for dialing in to the DC Blitz as we cover the Upper Cumberland Middle School semifinal game between the Dekalb Middle School Saints and the Upperman Middle School Yellow Jackets. For Casey Midget, Kelly Pyburn, in for Tom Duggan, I'm the coach, Chris Vance, and Daniel Leslie is going to keep us afloat tonight. Huge thanks, Taylor Construction, for being our exclusive sponsor. Kelly, we'll start with you. With the win tonight, the Saints would advance to their first ever state tournament. What do you think?
I think it's awesome. This is a group, that has done so much in football. I think it's awesome that they have this chance. But I honestly think that's the furthest thing from their mind. They want to just strictly beat Upperman because the past two games have been so close, and they just want to win. I don't think they're looking past today. I think they're just looking at today's game.
Casey, the Yellow Jackets won the first two meetings between the two schools. It's the third time around. Does one school have an advantage over the other school?
Well, there's the Upperman intimidation factor that they seem to have a whole barn load full of athletes in just about every sport. Basketball, obviously, is one of their stronger ones. But really the key to this game tonight is going to be number 13 for Upperman, Mr. Maverick McCoy. Can he be stopped? He lit them up in their first two matchups. Really, if Dekalb can find a way to keep that kid under 20 points, they actually have a really good shot tonight. And for the Saints offensively, number 0, Hayden Quarles, can he find himself, find his shot and be able to connect and help long range for DeKalb? If he gets going, that makes this team two-dimensional instead of one-dimensional.
Matt Quarles held a practice yesterday for the Saints. A couple of questions here. One, were all of the Saints present for the practice? Are they healthy? I guess it's the third question. Are the Saints ready to go tonight?
Saints are ready to go tonight. They did not have everyone at practice yesterday, but they did have everyone at school today, and there is some.
I guess that's the most important thing.
Makes you legal.
Yep, we're legal tonight.
You talked about Reed perhaps feeling a little bit under the weather.
Reed's having a little issue tonight. You never can tell about Reed. He likes the attention, so hopefully he's just going to shake it off tonight.
And what about Keegan? He has been feeling under the weather. Has he turned the corner a little bit?
Keegan seems to have come back to his normal self. Looks good out there now. I believe he's fine.
Kelly, back to you. Third time around for the Saints and the Yellow Jackets. What do you see the Saints having to do in order to pull away this W tonight?
They need to get momentum on their side early, and they need to keep that going. Upperman, just looking at them, they're outside. We're outsized, especially in the post. But Gavin and Reed both can jump, and they're both physical, and they're smart kids. But they need to get momentum. They need somebody to hit the big shot to give them that yes attitude. I mean, I know they feel like they can, but that means so much more when you can get that, just that momentum. I mean, you can go on runs with momentum where if it's a struggle, if it's a blow by blow, I don't know how many blows they can take. Reed has to stay out of foul trouble. Gavin has to stay out of foul trouble, and that's hard when you're clearly outsized.
You have already spoken about number 13, Maverick McCohen, for the Yellow Jackets. Who else of the Yellow Jackets can be a threat to the Saints tonight?
All of them. They're all good shooters. Headed by Maverick, he is clearly far and away their top shooter right now. He can hit. He'll set up at the high post, and he'll turn and shoot and make it. We do the same thing on our offense. However, shooting 38% from the field doesn't cut it.
We're going to go ahead and take a break before we have our tip-off, but tip-off is next. Stay tuned for the Upper Cumberland semifinals between the DeKalb County Middle School Saints and the Upperman Middle School Yellow Jackets, sponsored by Taylor's Construction.
Are you ready to elevate your commercial space? Look no further than Taylor's Construction. With years of expertise in the industry, Taylor's Construction specializes in all aspects of commercial construction. Whether you're planning a new office or any large-scale project, we've got you covered. Our team excels in drywall installation and metal stud framing, and we ensure precision and quality that meets your highest standards. Ready to start your next project? Don't wait. Call us today and experience the Taylor's Construction difference. Call 615-684-5068. Taylor's Construction, building your future, one project at a time. Are you ready to elevate your commercial space? Look no further than Taylor's Construction. With years of expertise in the industry, Taylor's Construction specializes in all aspects of commercial construction. Whether you're planning a new office or any large-scale project, we've got you covered. Our team excels in drywall installation and metal stud framing, and we ensure precision and quality that meets your highest standards. Ready to start your next project? Don't wait. Call us today and experience the Taylor's Construction difference. Call 615-684-5068. Taylor's Construction, building your future, one project at a time.
Welcome back to the Upper Cumberland semifinals game between the DeKalb Middle School Saints and the Upperman Middle School Yellow Jackets. The winner is off to state. Talked about that earlier. The winner will also face the Avery Trace Middle School team, who won earlier tonight against Stone Memorial, 49-23. Casey, how good did Avery Trace look?
As good as they've looked all season. They're the #1 seed in this tournament for the reason they're far and away the best team in this tournament. They haven't lost a game in conference play all season. It would just be really pretty neat for DeKalb to be able to pull this win out tonight and face those guys in the district basketball championship, the same as they played together in the conference football championship.
I was about to bring that up. How many of the Avery Trace basketball players were also on their football team?
Not as many as ours. They have a few more athletes that play multiple sports, but there's a couple that do play basketball. Number 3 for those, I can't remember that kid's name. He is a hoss. He was good in good in football, and he is their star player in basketball as well.
Well, there's the horn. I'm guessing we're going straight into starting lineups, or will there be a anthem?
No, they'll do
no anthem. They've already done that. So let's give you the projected starters first for the DeKalb Middle School Saints. 8th grader at guard, number 0 is Hayden Quarles. Another 8th grader at guard, number 2, Austin Parker. An 8th grader at forward, number 4, Reed Midget. An 8th grader at guard, number 15, Keegan Taylor. And an 8th grader forward, number 21, Gavin Frazier. Matt Quarles is the head coach. For the Upperman Middle School Yellow Jackets, 7th grader, guard number 5, L.K. Bradley. 8th grader forward, number 10, Taven Hughes. 8th grader, guard number 11, Dawson Mullins. A 7th grader forward, number 13, Maverick McCohen. And 8th grader at forward, number 20, Denton Huddleston. Mike McCohen is the head coach.
Which his assistant coach is Coach Ashbury, that's been there forever at Upperman. He is kind of a staple in that program. We've talked about that numerous times. The McWilliams always try to have somebody good in there, with Emily Christensen coaching the girls. Of course, Mr. McCohen, but also Coach Ashbury helping him. That says a lot for their program.
Midget and McCohen to jump center. Yellow Jackets with the opening toss. shot by Hughes, in and out.
Midget with a rebound.
Midget with the rebound.
Austin with that shot.
Off the rim.
Austin's got a hit tonight for them to have a chance.
Austin Parker normally 2 at home, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Another miss by the Yellow Jackets.
Got to take
Quarles
advantage of these misses.
pushing the ball up the court.
Gotta look to shoot when you're open.
Midget
Good
gets a
pass,
touch.
great
He gives the
pass.
dish, and we get the layup.
Keegan Taylor. We need him badly tonight.
Keegan Taylor breaks the ice. Saints get a quick 2-0 lead over the Yellow Jackets.
They're doing a good job of talking on defense.
Midget, rebound. First
Draws
foul
a
of the
foul.
night. Taven Hughes.
Reed's not used to being on that end of a foul.
Hughes is first, team first.
Watch how they're guarding Hayden. Right up on him, face guarding. They're not going to give him a chance to take any type of shot. Oh, it's a terrible pass by Reed.
Yellow Jackets come away with the ball. This is McCohen pushing it up the court. Into the paint. Floater. Good for McCohen. We're tied at 2.
Should have been a 4-0 lead there.
Parker back to Taylor. Taylor to Midget.
Nice rebound by
Nice
Gavin.
rebound by
Gavin.
Frazier. Why'd I go Gavin Webster?
Hayden shot blocked on the way up.
McCohen, top of the key. Spinning. Tosses it out of
That's
bounds.
what we
Good
need.
job.
The
A little
boys
bit of
got to settle down
miscommunication.
and get back in their rhythm. Drive the ball down court, run their offense.
Casey, does this low score start help the Saints?
It's what they're used to.
Quarles back to Midget. Driving right down the lane. Loses it out of bounds.
Reed looks off tonight so far.
Nerves will play a lot of part in this first 6 minutes. Both teams look
Tight.
tight, rough, like they hadn't played in a week.
Dawson Mullins running the point for the Yellow Jackets down into the corner. Trying to get the ball in
That was good
to
poke, but
McCohen.
Too
Mullins
easy.
an easy layup down the baseline.
Too easy.
Yellow Jackets lead 4-2, under 3 in the first quarter.
gotta break it with passes, guys.
Oh, I wish. Austin's going to have to make some shots.
They'll need to take them.
Yeah, you gotta look to shoot them.
Pass into the corner to Midget. Midget drives. Layup.
Nice.
Good.
Good. And one for Midget.
He's got to build on that. See if he's still rubbing that voodoo doll, makes this foul shot.
Foul on McCohen. His first, team second. Lane violation.
Well, that was nice.
That's a
Jinx, 1, 2, 3. You owe me a Coke.
Redo, baby. Does this count as 0 for 2 if he misses it, or 0 and 1? He's 0 for something.
Knotted at 4, 2.5 to go in the first quarter. McCohen, Mullins. Trying to isolate McCohen in the post. Taylor, a step slow.
oh, good. Hold on to it. It's gonna be blue ball.
Keegan's so feisty. He is such a hustler.
Oh, they
Keegan
got a
and Gavin
timeout.
really add in a lot. They add in a lot of hustle. That really gets this team going good. This is exactly the way the Cab wanted this game to start. To stay low, very low scoring, and stay in it.
Quarles able to get the timeout, score 4-4. 2:06 remaining in the first quarter. Yellow Jackets with 2 fouls. Saints have yet to commit one. Shocking. These officials have been listening to our broadcast on Saturday morning.
It's like there's aliens loose somewhere.
These boys, they're playing a box and one, and Gavin's doing an excellent job of sticking with his person. He's just going to watch. He's got to talk to his teammates if he gets rubbed off on some screens because they're trying to set some low post screens on him.
Midget, Quarles, back to Midget. Forward, point guard, does it all.
Sometimes it's easy to make your forward the point guard because they're not being guarded as heavily as your guards are.
Taylor shot off the front rim. Yellow Jackets quickly the other way. Mullins driving, spinning.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be on Reed.
Shot is no good. 2-shot foul. Midget's first. Team first. Mullins to the line, going to shoot 2 for the Yellow Jackets. Good.
Upperman is a very good shooting team. They don't miss much.
And just like that, the Yellow Jackets now lead 6-4. Under 2 in the first quarter. Taylor back to Midget. Midget, a little bit of a fast break, goes
That's gonna be a
around.
block. Good job.
Is a block, number 34, I believe. Sawyer Brown, his first, team third.
Let's see if Reed can hit these foul shots.
Got the bad taste out of his mouth. Midget shooting 2.
There you go.
Better.
Ka-ching. Midget now with 3. One more to tie. Count it.
Good job.
Boy, the Saints really needed those 2 points.
Under 1:40 to go in the first quarter. Saints 6, Yellow Jackets 6. Mullins slowly up the timeline. Free throw line shot. Good.
Cannot let that shot be took. That was way too wide open.
Midget Parker. Parker. Back over to Quarles. Quarles Midget.
Good
Midget.
move.
Euro step.
Needs to finish.
McCohen quickly the other way for the Yellow Jackets.
Gavin did a great job of getting back on defense.
Back to Hughes, top of the key. Mullins. Nothing. Midget with the rebound. We're going to get a foul. The 4th on the Yellow Jackets. This is on number 5, L.K. Bradley. His first, team 4th.
I think Reed was as shocked as we was.
Is that twice he's been fouled?
Yeah.
Does he get one back for every time they foul him?
I don't know. I just wish they'd let him foul as many as they can just to see how many he could get.
Parker back to Quarles. Token pressure. Taylor. Midget. Unusual to see Reed that high.
They've really worked on that offense. They've brought them out for some reason in the last couple games.
McCohen. Mullins. Holding for one shot. Approaching 20 seconds in the quarter.
Coach Squirrel's giving them good instructions on what they're fixing to try to run. Oh,
Edwards pass.
That's an illegal screen.
Well, how about that?
This is on Huddleston, his first, team 5th. Midget to inbounds.
Give it,
Parker.
give it up. You got to shoot.
Quarles
Get
to
in there.
Taylor. Taylor
Oh,
has
I
ball
thought it
back
was
of the
in.
rim, close. A good look as the first quarter comes to a close. Upperman, Yellow Jackets 8, DeKalb Middle School Saints 6. We'll be right back. Second quarter action.
Are you ready to elevate your commercial space? Look no further than Taylor's Construction. With years of expertise in the industry, Taylor's Construction specializes in all aspects of commercial construction. Whether you're planning a new office or any large-scale project, we've got you covered. Our team excels in drywall installation and metal stud framing, and we ensure precision and quality that meets your highest standards. Ready to start your next project? Don't wait. Call us today and experience the Taylor's Construction difference. Call 615-684-5068. Taylor's Construction, building your future, one project at a time.
Welcome back to the DC Blitz broadcast of the Upper Cumberland Middle School basketball semifinal game between the DeKalb Middle School Saints and the Upperman Middle School Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets currently lead 8-6 as we begin the second quarter. Guys, thoughts on the first quarter?
Advantage DeKalb County. They were able to get 5 fouls on Baxter, and they only gave up 1 2-point game. They're in a good spot right now. Good quarter.
Parker
Ooh.
to Taylor to Frazier. Frazier is fouled.
I don't know. I think I'm living in the zombie apocalypse right now.
We just think you've been telling us stories.
Yeah.
Foul is on number 34, his second team first of this quarter. Corner to Taylor. He finds Midget. Midget is not afraid to shoot. Midget's not afraid to make it. And we're tied at 8.
Free can hit that little jumper. It'll help him tonight.
Mullins across the timeline. Hughes. Edwards bounces it off of Mullins. Taylor to Frazier. Frazier unable to finish right there at the rim.
How many missed shots have we had on that rim tonight already?
They've got to clean that up. They have to have those shots.
I feel like there's an earthquake up here, isn't there? Hope we don't tumble off this thing.
It's me, it's Ernest T. McCohen. Edwards into the corner to Hughes. Good job by Frazier. McCowan nowhere to go. Turn, backboard is all, but there's McCowan with his own putback. 10-8 Yellow Jackets. Quarles finds Parker. Parker.
Yes.
Oh, a little dipsy doodle move. Unable to finish.
Gosh, got to hit shots. We are outplaying this team, and we cannot finish.
Edwards from the corner. Far piece of the iron. Back to Hughes in the middle. No good. Midget. Rebound. Saints pushing.
Come on.
Midget. Great feed from Frazier.
Got to get some help outside. Reed can't be your leading scorer to win this game.
10-10. 3:45 in the first half. McCowan in the paint. Turns, faces, shoots. Good.
That kid is so good.
McCowan now has 6.
Gavin had great defense there, great defensive position. He didn't do anything wrong, just made a good shot.
Foul. McCowan, his second, team 7th.
We're going to be in the bonus here in a minute.
Well, Upperman has 2 of their starters with 2 fouls now already.
Come on, Reed.
Midget, feed me the ball.
Hey, he's hot. Keep giving it to him.
Midget has 10 of the 12.
Second half's when everybody's going to have to step up and make those little shots because they're going to key on Reed after halftime. That's going to be one of their adjustments they make.
Edwards. Back to Bradley. Bradley drives, baseline, stopped.
He just walked.
Mullins pressured by Parker.
All right.
Parker forces the turnover.
Good job, Austin. That was really good defense on Austin.
Upperman's come out of their zone now, or out of their press. They're still going to pick Hayden up, but
Let's see if they make an adjustment on Reed this early in the quarter, midway through the quarter. Good job of feeding it back to Parker. Edwards hits hard. Taylor,
Gavin.
little short, finds his rebound.
Oh,
He
that was
finds
pretty.
Parker, and Parker finishes, and the Saints lead for the second time in the game, 14-12.
And there's that momentum they need.
That
Good
was
ball
pretty.
movement. Great ball movement.
Mullins to Bradley. Bradley to Edwards. Mullins, Edwards. Mullins looking for McCohen in the right at the edge of the paint, low block. We're going to get a push off on Frazier.
Yeah, that was cheap.
He's got to keep his hands up. 2 hands on the hip is going to be a foul every time.
Frazier's first of the quarter for the Saints.
Well, I still don't like it.
Saints only have 2 fouls.
2 fouls.
2 fouls. Everybody else is in good shape.
Let's not jinx that.
There's time.
I knocked on wood.
Yeah, that's all.
Hughes, McCowan. Mullins, McCowan. McCowan's going to take the 3. There for the board, close to
Jump ball.
good effort. Sawyer Brown, I thought over the back he's going to get a jump ball. I thought so.
Yeah. Well, there wasn't a box out. I mean, I know what their thoughts was. There was no box out, so it's a free ball. When he came down with the ball, then it's over the back, and you really can't penalize the rebounder for that.
Yellow Jackets with the possession. 1:24 in the half. Mullins at the top, figuring things out. Hughes, Mullins. Bradley. Mullins. Hughes. McCohen. Mullins, little head fake. He's shut off. Can't penetrate. Great
Okay.
defense by the Saints.
Yeah.
Keegan's feeling better. He's playing some great defense tonight.
Hughes from the corner, a 3-pointer, 15-14.
Can't be scared to shoot, boys.
Get in there.
Long.
No good,
rebound.
midget.
Good rebound. Come on.
What a save. Back to Midget. Midget's
job.
good.
He's got that little shot going tonight. That's the best reach shot all season.
Midget with 12. The first time out of the half for the Yellow Jackets. Reed Midget on fire.
He just likes to make you look silly.
Yeah, he's really good at it.
That's what 14-year-old boys do.
I tell you what's really something to remember about this game is the last game they played, the Saints lost the lead late, and they were missing Gavin Frazier, who does a ton, especially on defense and rebounding down low, and Reed fouled out early in the fourth quarter. So, boy, if we can stay in good foul position, it may be a different story.
I have Reed Midget with 1 foul. He's pacing himself
And-
well.
and 10
Black
po-
is wide, up is down.
And 10 points.
12.
12, sorry. Free throws I didn't get.
Skylar Harris checked in, looks like for Austin Parker.
They're going to hold it for the last.
I thought he walked.
He did.
Mullins gets away with the travel. Floater shot right in the middle. Up court pass. Qualls back to Midget. 1 point. Park. That's not Parker.
Harriet.
That's Harriet, number 2. That's going to throw me off for the night. With the late basket, the Yellow Jackets are going to take the halftime lead 17-16 over the DeKalb Middle School Saints. We will be back with some commentary and our thoughts in just a minute.
Are you ready to elevate your commercial space? Look no further than Taylor's Construction. With years of expertise in the industry, Taylor's Construction specializes in all aspects of commercial construction. Whether you're planning a new office or any large-scale project, we've got you covered. Our team excels in drywall installation and metal stud framing, and we ensure precision and quality that meets your highest standards. Ready to start your next project? Don't wait. Call us today and experience the Taylor's Construction difference. Call 615-684-5068. Taylor's Construction, building your future, one project at a time.
Welcome back. The DC Blitz coverage of the Upper Cumberland Middle School high semifinal basketball game between the Upperman Yellow Jackets and the DeKalb Middle School Saints. Upperman leads 17-16 at the half. Casey, we'll start with you. What are some things that you've seen positive about the Saints so far?
Well, if they could have drawn this up, this is exactly where they would be at halftime. Down 1 point in a low-scoring game. This is the Saints' way of playing basketball. Reed has he's been able to hit enough shots down low that he is really he's gonna, I believe, gonna force Avery or force Upperman to make some changes on defense in the second half.
Kelly, what adjustments do you think the Saints are going to need to make to overcome this 1 point game and get themselves into a state tournament?
Well, what I saw in the first half was they seemed to be leaving Reed to kind of double Gavin in the post, and he's been able to hit those shots. So I feel like Upperman's going to come out and maybe refocus and try to take Reed away. Austin and Keegan have not necessarily hit the big shots that we need them to hit. From the outside, they may suck down in and kind of pack in the post and try to take away, because that's where DeKalb is scoring from. Of course, I still feel like they're going to have a hand in Hayden's face the whole time. But they came out of their press. They're in foul trouble. I mean, 2 of their starters have 2 fouls, which they're going to be able to come out in the third quarter. But if they pick up a third foul really quick here in the third quarter, then that's advantage to DeKalb, because that'll be the coach will have to make a decision. Am I going to run the risk of this kid fouling out early, or am I going to sit them and hold them for the fourth quarter? And so DeKalb is sitting in a good spot. Like I said, 1 point down, but the other team is in foul trouble. Per se, for junior high, they're in foul trouble, and DeKalb's not. They've only had 2 fouls called against them. They've played really good defense, so I think they'll come out and do well.
Unofficial scoring summary at the half. First for the Saints of DeKalb Middle School, Austin Parker with 2, Keegan Taylor with 2, and Reed Midget leading all scorers with 12, total of 16. For the Yellow Jackets of Upperman Middle School, Taven Hughes with 3, Maverick McCohen with 6, Dawson Mullins with 8 for a total of 17, and that's your halftime score.
Boy, if that trend holds and they can hold McCohen down like they did in this first quarter or first half into the second half, that is their game plan. That's what they set out to do, and it is going to plan right now.
Casey, I've noticed some of the Saints perimeter players being a little hesitant, maybe reluctant to take that outside shot. They have to have that if they're going to win this ball game. But what needs to be done told them where they're going to pull the trigger and have the confidence to make that shot.
That's exactly right, Chris. Hayden Quarles has got to start. He's got to take shots in the second half. He's got to take shots. He's got to free himself up and get enough breathing room and be confident enough that he is the purest shooter on this team to lead this team in scoring. We got to have Hayden. Keegan Taylor, if he can get hot, oh, buddy, we're off and rolling then.
Are you reluctant to go away from your hot hand Reed midget?
You ride a horse till he falls over dead, I guess. But I'm like Kelly. I just don't see how they can't make some adjustments here.
Halftime possession arrow gives the ball back to the Saints. Midget driving, baseline, is able to find Frazier. Frazier, side of the rim, off to the front, unkind. McCohen flips it back to Mullins. Outside perimeter play, finding Mullins in the corner. McCohen at the elbow.
Just picked a dribble up.
I think Gavin's doing a great job of almost frustrating McCohen.
Excellent.
He matches up with him very well in size, and Gavin's got the speed and the ability to jump.
Hughes has hit 1 3-pointer tonight. This one's off the back of the iron, and it's Quarles with the rebound. Parker, Midget. Midget kicks it back out.
Got to pull the trigger there, guys.
Corner.
Come
Taylor.
on, Keegan.
It's up.
Yes,
It's
sir.
good.
That's what we needed.
The first 3 for the Saints gives the Saints a 2-point lead, 19-17.
Oh, that would be so good if Keegan could stay hot from outside.
Keegan now with 5. Mullins out to Hughes. Hughes nails his second 3 of the night.
That's what's so good about this Upperman team. They always have an answer.
Hughes now with 6. Midget brings the ball up the court. Back and forth we go.
Gotta move, guys. Gotta move.
Parker eyeing the situation, back in the corner. Taylor
we got to hit this.
finds Midget lays it in.
That was a nice pass by Austin.
14. I believe Reed told me he gets 10 points for every point $10 for every point he gets.
I'd like to find his donor.
You work at the bank, don't you?
I'm going to get in on that action.
21-20, Saints lead Yellow Jackets, third quarter. Great job of Mullins tracking that one down. It was headed for backcourt. Corner, Hughes, quick release. Off the rim. I thought that was off of course.
Oh,
they're
listen to the
going to
Boo
talk.
Birds.
Yeah, they're going to overturn that.
My old eyes from back here.
Yeah, that was off Hayden. And the referee got it right. And that's what, hey, I'll have to say this. We've had a pretty good refereeing crew. They are aware of what's going on.
Yep.
Hughes finds McCohen. McCohen, unkind rim. Ball goes out this time.
There we go. It evened out.
Off of Huddleston. Saints maintain the lead with possession. 3:20 in the third quarter. Casey, is this what you expected?
No, sir.
Or is this what you hoped for?
I hope for this.
Good job. Set it back up, guys.
Back in the corner for Parker. Parker thought about it, decided against it. He walked, trying to find Taylor. Instead, he finds McCohen. That was a good. It's a charge on McCohen.
I was going to say, Reed had excellent position. He didn't do anything wrong. I was going to say if he did get a foul on him, that was a good foul because he was playing good defense. That's 3.
Reed loves to take a charge. That's his. I think that makes him happier than scoring.
McCohen's third, team's first. Unlike y'all, I don't think it was an iffy think the lower the shoulder.
Oh,
Forced it, draws the foul on Hughes, a shooting foul. Hughes second. Team second. Midget shooting 2. He made his last 2. Make that 3 in a row.
I'll tell you, I've watched Reed for a lot of years. It looks like to me he's getting more and more confident every time he goes down the court.
This one off softly. McCohen bringing it up with 3 fouls. Frazier sticking like glue. Hughes, his third 3 of the night.
Got to guard that kid.
He is now the leading scorer for the Yellow Jackets. Midget drives baseline, looks to find Parker, throws it away. 23-22, 2:07 remaining in the third quarter. Coach Quarles wants his second timeout of the game.
What a great game, guys. This has been 2 really good, hard-fought teams that are laying everything they've got on this court right now.
it's like watching a boxing match, just blow after blow.
You got to hand it to Upperman. They know how to play basketball up here. They've got a stable in high school, and they've got a stable in middle school. Heck, their kindergartners probably come up and try to play us in junior pro.
That's what it takes, though, to have a winning program. I mean, you've got to invest in the younger ones and teach them the way to play the game. I was been very impressed with all 4 games that we've seen tonight. It's been good basketball. Avery Tracy just was so much better than Stone. Stone never could get their scorers hitting threes, but it was a good game. I mean, all these games have been good. The Upper Cumberland looks good in basketball compared to some of the other conferences I've seen play.
Yes, it does.
With the win, not only does Avery Trace punch its ticket into the finals tomorrow night at 7:30 in this gym, they've also advanced to the state tournament. Bradley finds McCohen. McCohen spins, but I think they're going to get Frazier with a hold. That is Frazier's second, I believe. Team's first.
One ref down there, he can't hardly seem to get his traffic signals right.
Hughes. They spin it around to McCohen. They bring it back to Hughes, the hot shooter. Keep an eye on 10. Hand in his face. McCohen almost threw that away.
Don't want to extend your defense out too far. That's when you get killed in the corner.
Fourth shot, this foul is going to be on Quarles, I believe. His first, team second. Don't imagine Coach McCohen's got an ear of the officials during that timeout.
They're getting tired, and they're all going to start fouling now, I have a feeling.
Bradley's first attempt planks off the left side of the rim, no good. Second attempt, off the left, kicks to the right. Frazier with the rebound. Quarles up quickly. Midget. Taylor. Taylor, no.
Good rebound.
But there is
Harriet.
Way to go, Sky.
with the rebound and the putback.
Boy, that kid, he just adds a spark when he comes in.
Saints up by 1, 24-23, approaching 1 minute in the third quarter. McCowan has to kick it back out to Bradley. Bradley back to McCowan. McCowan eyeing the situation. Hughes, he's hot.
Oh, how mercy.
That one's off. Midget with the rebound. Saints by 1, 45 seconds.
Somebody's got to guard that kid. Oh, there we go. Get in there, hey.
Quarles, front of the rim, back of the board, off, no good. McCohen back quickly. Foul on Harriet.
I'm glad to see Hayden take that shot. I just wish he'd get a little bit closer in.
I know people don't understand this when I say that. That was an excellent foul for Harriet because now they can get her defense set and they're going to have to run a play. There's 30 seconds, but you didn't get something crazy and give up a shooting foul. So good foul, Skylar.
Hughes, there's a big hand. This pass is thrown away, but there's Mullins.
Good
Against
job.
Reed, through Reed. Good shot, good points, Mullins. He's been quiet for a while.
They only put 1 point up on the board.
Midget, Frazier, Midget, short. And yes, Frazier over the back, his 3rd foul of the night. 4th on the Saints in the quarter.
Probably a good call.
It was a foul all the way, but you got to be smarter than that. I've told my boys numerous times, we can get 2 points back. We can't get fouls back. And you've got to know when it's good to foul and when it's not good to foul. If that was been in the 4th quarter, that's a great foul. But in the 3rd quarter, you do not need to pick up your 3rd one underneath your basket with a second left on the clock. It's just mature. You got to mature into the game, and that's all it is. But
Guys, we're going into the 4th quarter down by 1. The advantage Saints. This is the time that they need to come back and get a little redemption from those first 2 close, late losses.
The 8th grader, Taven Hughes, has been the difference maker in the ball game. He has drained 3 threes. He does have 2 fouls, but he leads. Nope, he's second to Mullins with 9 points. Mullins with 10. Held in check the entire quarter was McCohen. He remains at 6.
1 quarter to a sectional run.
A first ever.
First ever.
Possession arrow gives the ball to the Yellow Jackets. Edwards flips it back out. They find Hughes. Now this is Mullins, a 3. Mullins is good. 4-point lead, the largest of the night for the Yellow Jackets. Harriet. They
Nice
find
pass. Man, Gavin
They
cannot
find
buy a
Frazier.
bucket.
He's unable to finish right at the rim. Here comes Mullins. He just hit a 3. Now you have him on one side. You have Hughes on the other. Mullins is going to drive.
great job, great defense, not fouling.
He stayed with it.
Better hope that's on Reed and not Gavin.
Yeah, I think it is.
Foul is on Midget. It is Reed's 2nd, the team's 1st. McCohen hits the 2-point shot. The old-fashioned 3.
Reed needs to shut his mouth down there, I can tell you that.
Off
Great
Midget with the rebound.
But don't make it mad.
Largest lead of the game by either team. Yellow Jackets 30, Saints 24. Edwards with a hustle play.
I'm kind of surprised Hayden is not running off some screens. When you box him one, you got to learn to use the other team, the defense, as picks and run your people off of them. And he'll learn that as he gets older. But you gotta do something to get yourself open. You can't stand there and expect them to step off of you.
Parker comes back in for Harriet.
rebound.
Harriet's not there. Reed's shot is no good. Taylor with the rebound. Taylor with the second rebound.
Oh.
This time he is fouled.
Keegan has had a game tonight.
2 offensive rebounds, huge.
Huddleston's second foul. Team's first foul in this 4th quarter. Quarles will inbound for the Saints. Taylor, corner. He's got the 3.
There it is. Give that man the ball.
Full timeout for the Saints. That made a difference.
Just when you thought the game might be slipping away, Keegan comes in with a huge shot for the Saints to stem that momentum back.
Keegan Taylor has now hit 2 threes. He had 2 at the half. He currently has 8 in the game. One foul apiece, a 3-point game, possession Yellow Jackets. Kelly, how do we get stops?
I don't know, because they're killing you. I would almost, you got to leave, I think it's number 1. You could leave him. He doesn't seem to have been a scoring threat. He seems to be out there for just defense, but they've just got to talk. If they will talk, they will be fine. They've got to talk to one another, ask for help, and keep playing hard. Just Gavin cannot foul for 2 more minutes. He cannot foul for 2 more minutes.
Edwards. They find Hughes. Now it's back out to Mullins for a 3. His is long. Midget with the rebound. Quick outlet. Pushing it up to Frazier. Frazier is going to draw a block against Edwards.
Oh,
and be shooting 2.
I wish Gavin could hit some of those shots.
Edwards' first foul, team second in the quarter. Gavin Frazier shooting 2. Soft shot halfway down and comes out.
Gavin with a chance to make it a 2-point game.
Short. He just
he stepped out. Yes, sir. That is the Saints ball.
Reed may have got away with a little push there, but
it's all right.
Mullins steps on the out of bounds.
He's probably owed a couple after this season.
But in that, he probably did foul, but his push was not so that the referee wanted to call it. It was a nudge, and that's just basketball.
Edwards quickly picks up his second foul. 4-11 in the ball game. Saints down 3. Parker surveying.
Got to move, guys. Can't stand still.
Mullins not near close enough to draw a 5-second count. In the corner to Midget. Midget is going to kick it to Taylor. Taylor's no good.
All right.
Midget with the putback.
Oh, we needed that.
Saints are within 1.
Reed's had his best game of the season so far.
Wouldn't you want him to? He's on video and
peaking at the right time.
Yeah.
What a steal!
Drew the foul. I think I'm living in Siberia. This is the world flipped upside down.
No, this is what happens when you apply pressure, and Baxter is not used to being in this position, and they're struggling adapting to the situation. They're not used to being in foul trouble. They're not used to other teams hitting shots on them. They're not hitting shots, so.
Nice dish.
He cannot buy a bucket. Look at
on
Keegan
the floor,
in there.
Loose ball.
That's what you want to see,
Jump
people
ball.
on the floor.
23 has checked in for the Yellow Jackets. I was hoping he would not. This is the one name we were struggling with. I was struggling with, Aiden Owlett. I was told it was Odelet with a T. But he's in the game. Saints down 1 with the ball.
Hit it
Taylor,
again, Keegan.
Same shot, no good.
Way
Frazier
to go,
with the
Gavin.
rebound. Parker.
Oh, you
He
got to
is
get rid of
tied
it.
up by Bradley. Ball back to the Yellow Jackets. 3:02 remaining. What a game.
That's unfortunate.
Mullins slowly to midcourt. Hughes, 3 fouls. He was a hot shooter early. Pull up at the elbow. Well short. Midget.
I think
kept
Gavin got a piece of that one. Partial block.
Come on, Hayden.
Qualls.
Oh, that's what we needed. There's
Saints
Hayden.
up by 2.
Oh, Hayden at the best time ever. Guys, we have erased a 6-point deficit.
Quarles' first points of the night is a 3 that gives the Saints a 2-point lead. Parker tightly on Hughes. We're going to get a charge.
No, 23.
I can't
Illegal
believe
screen.
23, Ouellette. His first,
Guys,
team 5th.
Look at their faces out there. They're starting to believe it.
Well, and if you look at the faces of Upperman, it's kind of confusion. They don't know what to do.
Taylor across midcourt. Parker.
No need to hurry now.
Yeah, hold the ball.
Surveying.
No.
Parker thought about it.
I think Coach Quarles would have stabbed him if he took that shot.
Hold the ball as long as you can, guys. Run the clock. Clocks can be defense.
Frazier. Think it bounced off his foot. Back into Mullins. What defense by Taylor.
Way to turn him.
He has had a game.
Block.
That's a great foul.
Midget. His third.
I'm like Reed. I didn't see him touch him. And it's very hard for me to take Reed's side, by the way.
Mullins now with 15 of the 32.
Had Reed possibly fell down, he might would have drawn a charge. That's the only.
Yep, you're right.
Lane violation.
Against Upperman. How about that?
That may have been Mullins. Tie game 140.
Guys, what a great game. What a great game.
They have to value the ball. If they do not value the ball this last minute and a half, they're going to get in trouble.
Saints appear to be spreading it out, want to be very deliberate. They want a good shot. They do not want to force a shot. Midget. They're going to call Reed Midget for a travel. I don't think so. Doesn't matter what I think.
Only when you wear stripes and have a whistle.
You know, the Saints have lost so many games so close late. It seems like God is setting us up maybe for just one time to return the favor.
Mullins has the ball. Tightly guarded is McCohen at the elbow. Hughes in the corner. Midget pops out on him. Now presses.
They're going to hold it for the last shot if they can.
Bradley spinning. Finds Mullins. Mullins looks to drive. He's going to slice and dice. And it rolls.
It's too easy.
34-32, Yellow Jackets.
Come on, guys.
Approaching 30 seconds in the game.
Wouldn't it be
Into the
something
corner
Keegan
for
hit
Taylor.
that three?
Blocked by Hughes, fouled by Taylor. It is only the third on the Saints.
Oh, boy.
Taylor's first. The Yellow Jackets have 6. The Yellow Jackets have a 2-point lead, 34-32.
I look for Upperman to try to hold the ball for the last 20 seconds. They do not have to shoot. They're going to wait and let Dekalb foul them.
Who do you foul? Who's the weakest?
It doesn't matter. You're going to have to give up 3 fouls before you send them to the free throw line. That's going to take up at least 10 seconds unless they can get quick fouls. And sometimes these referees are so slow about calling a foul, and then you run the risk of getting an intentional foul. If you don't do it the right way, they have to be very smart. You do not need an intentional foul because then they're going to get the ball back. They got to be really smart about how they foul right now and who fouls. It's going to have to be Hayden and Keegan and I don't know who the third one, if Parker's still in. Parker's going to have to foul. They're the ones that's going to have to foul because you can't afford for Reed and Gavin to foul right now.
Harriet is still standing up. Gives me the idea that Parker will remain in the game. Midget standing up, I think he's just restless.
Yeah. He's just in it. He's played. I'll say this, win or lose, both teams have played a very good basketball game.
Yes, they have.
Hughes will inbound for the Yellow Jackets.
Reed with the block.
Wow.
That's good. Another chance to steal the ball.
They now have the Saints with 3 fouls.
But he's going to get a holding
There's a
call.
4th one. They're going to get Midget.
That's his 4th. I don't like the matchup that Dekalb has. That's right there is who we should have had the whole time.
Look
This
at
ball
Keegan.
is stolen away on the floor.
Our ball.
Possession arrow.
That's Saints ball. That's Saints ball.
Yes.
Great defense, great hustle. Sacrifice your body and get on the floor.
20 seconds to win the game. Wouldn't it be something? Keegan gets up in that corner and sinks a 3 to win it.
Okay. Last full timeout for Dekalb.
Wow, you just could not set up a game more exciting than this, I don't believe. We should start covering these more often. We bring the heat when we come. It's either a record-setting offense or one of the best games that's played all season.
We're a great shot and 20 seconds away from being back tomorrow night.
That's exactly right. I just have a feeling. So many games this season have been lost by really late, just by 1 or 2 points. We're going to even it up right here when it counts.
Taylor, Parker gets it to Midget. Midget's going to drive at the free throw line. He finds Frazier. Frazier misses.
Hayden fouls.
Quarles is going to foul McCohen. I'm not sure what the scoreboard has. They have now
It's
5.
Yeah, I have 5. Reed's had 3 in this quarter.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah.
McCohen will
Poor
go to the
Gavin.
line with 4.6 remaining. The Saints are out of timeouts.
We miss one. We're still in good shape. But boy,
We're still
all
in good
right.
shape.
We're still in good
So you're
shape.
saying there's a chance?
Gotta go.
Hayden should be out here where Parker's at right now. He's the one that can hit the long 3.
Gotta hit a 3, but they were going to have to hit a 3 anyway with 4 seconds. You weren't
Yep.
good to get a layup.
Yep. Got to get the ball to number 0 right here, or Keegan.
I really feel you have to go to Hayden. Keegan doesn't have the range that Hayden has. Hayden has the experience at shooting a long shot, and you got to go with that experience. I just don't know that, and not to mention the fact that Keegan has played so hard on defense. I don't know how much legs he's got left. Hayden has not had to play as hard on defense. He's played hard, I'm not saying that, but he hasn't had to do the things that Keegan has been doing. I think you have to go to Hayden right here, and I think Baxter's going to know that. Baxter's going to make anybody else but Hayden take this shot.
Well, if they don't know it, they're idiots.
I
My
have-
money'd be on Hayden.
And when they got Hayden throwing it in. Coach Kroll's knows what he's doing.
Midget. Back to Hayden. Across timeline. 1. There's the
he
lob.
just slung it. Oh, he couldn't get a good shot off.
Off the backboard, but not the good angle. And the Upperman Middle School Yellow Jackets are going to cling to victory. 35-32 over the Dekalb Middle School Saints.
That was a great game. Only thing that Hayden could have done, and again, this is like next level thinking, is to pull up a little quicker and ball fake and get them up in the air and jump into them, try to go to the free throw line and win it. But hey, it was a great game. These boys have nothing to hang their head about. They played great.
Unofficially for the Upperman Yellow Jackets, scoring-wise, and I'm missing 2 points. Taven Hughes has 9. Maverick McCohen with 9. Dawson Mullins with 15. For the Saints, Parker finishes with 2. Reed Midget scoring high for the game, 17. Quarles with 3. Taylor with 8. Harriet with 2, a total of 32.
And I'm sure I missed a rebound. I've got Reed with 8 rebounds, and I've got Keegan with 4.
Keegan was all over that court tonight. He did things to free others up. He was Mr. Hustle. He went after a lot of loose balls, caused a lot of jump balls, and let's talk about Gavin Frazier for a minute. My heart goes out to him. I know that it's bothering him on his shooting. But let me just tell you something. That kid caused chaos out there, not only tonight but all season. Like Coach Quarles said, he freed up a lot of room for others to shine, and he has more hustle in his body than 10 other people. He did a lot to help that team this year.
If Gavin hadn't played as well of defense as he played tonight, I don't feel like this would have been a game. And I'm not taking anything away from Reed, but Reed would have been in foul trouble.
Yep.
Gavin did an excellent job. He didn't get fouls until late in the game, but he's played excellent defense. And, what is it Pat Summitt says? Offense sells tickets, defense wins games. Boxing out wins championships.
Kelly, you bring it up. McCowan finishes the game with 9 points, and if you tell me coming into the night that he scores 9 only and that's it, I think the Saints win by 5 to 10 points.
Yep.
And if I'm not mistaken, he scored early.
Yep.
The Achilles heel that hurt him was Traven Hughes.
The Hughes kid that had 3 threes.
Having 9 points. Those are kind of those big punches that we couldn't absorb as well because we were not coming back down. I only have us scoring 3 threes, and one kid had 3 on his own. So, and then Dawson Mullins having a 3, and I probably missed some because I forget to write stuff down.
Me, I didn't write anything down.
Well, the stage is set for tomorrow night's championship game between Avery Trace and the Upperman Middle School Yellow Jackets. The DC Blitz is going to be broadcasting live from DeKalb County High School as the Tigers and Lady Tigers host the White County Warriors and Warriorettes. The Blitz live stream tip-off is at 6 p.m. Make sure that you join us at DeKalb County High School. Please don't just rely on the Blitz to bring you the broadcast. Want to thank you again for tuning into the DC Blitz broadcast of the Upper Cumberland semifinals game. The final score, Upperman Middle School 35, the DeKalb Middle School Saints 32. Want to make sure we thank Taylor's Construction for sponsoring tonight's game, the exclusive sponsoring. Guys, any last thoughts?
I'd say Taylor's Construction is awful proud of their kid tonight because he played his heart out as the rest of the entire Saints did. That was a very, very hard-fought game, and every one of those Saints players need to hold their heads up high because they represented our county well tonight.
I would say I completely agree with that statement. The boys played as hard as they executed their game plan. They did. I mean, you make some free throws, it might be a different story, but I mean, next to doing some high-level thinking things that not necessarily 14-year-old boys can do. They played great. I mean, my heart goes out to them. I feel so bad for them. I feel bad for Coach Quarles. He's put a lot of time and effort into scouting that team. Their game plan worked. They just didn't hit the 1 or 2 little shots that cost them the game.
We look at this group of guys, and we saw them win the Upper Cumberland Football Championship against Avery Trace. We see them get to the semifinals of the Upper Cumberland Basketball Tournament. And maybe the best is yet to come as spring and baseball is right around the corner.
Yes, it is.
Will baseball start tomorrow?
I'm ready for it, I'll tell you.
All right, we want to thank you again for joining the DC Blitz on our coverage of the Upper Cumberland Middle School semifinal game between the Upperman Middle School Yellow Jackets and the DeKalb County Saints. For Kelly Pyburn, Casey Midget, Daniel Leslie, a fabulous job keeping us on course tonight. Tom Duggan, we hope you get the feeling better at home. I'm the coach, Chris Vance, saying thank you and safe journeys.
Are you ready to elevate your commercial space? Look no further than Taylor's Construction. With years of expertise in the industry, Taylor's Construction specializes in all aspects of commercial construction. Whether you're planning a new office or any large-scale project, we've got you covered. Our team excels in drywall installation and metal stud framing, and we ensure precision and quality that meets your highest standards. Ready to start your next project? Don't wait. Call us today and experience the Taylor's Construction difference. Call 615-684-5068. Taylor's Construction, building your future, one project at a time.